What if the one who saves your life at the very last moment is the one who cannot speak, cannot call for help, but loves you more than life itself? Doctors had already given up. Time was running out. Hope was fading. But then, a dog did something no one expected. This is the story of a dog who saved his owner at the last stage and proved that loyalty has no language. People often say dogs are loyal, but very few truly understand how deep that loyalty goes until they witness it with their own eyes. This is not just a story about survival. This is a story about trust, about silent love, about a bond so strong that even death had to step aside. Sit back, listen carefully, and let this story remind you why dogs are not just pets. They are family. David was an ordinary man living a very ordinary life. He had no big house, no expensive car, no large family waiting for him at home. What he did have was a small rented room on the edge of the city and a dog named Max. Max wasn't a purebred, no fancy looks, just a mixed breed dog with soft brown eyes and a tail that wagged like it had a mind of its own. David found Max 3 years ago, shivering near a trash bin on a cold, rainy night. Everyone else walked past. David stopped. That single moment changed both of their lives forever. From that day on, they became inseparable. David talked to Max more than he talked to people. After long shifts at work, he would sit on the floor, lean against the wall, and tell Max everything: his failures, his fears, his loneliness. Max never answered. He didn't need to. He listened. He stayed. He understood. Every morning, Max waited at the door. Every night, he slept near David's bed. For David, Max was comfort. For Max, David was the whole world. One evening, David didn't feel well. He ignored it. A little dizziness, a bit of chest pain, nothing serious, so he thought. But Max noticed. That night, Max refused to sleep. He kept pacing, whining softly, placing his head on David's chest. David laughed it off. "Relax, buddy. I'm fine." But Max wasn't convinced. "Dude, since what man's got." And Max could feel something was wrong. 2 days later, everything changed. David collapsed in his room. His phone fell across the floor. His body went still. His breathing slowed. There was no one else there. No neighbors. No family. No help. Only Max. Max ran to the door, barking, scratching, crying. No one came. Time was slipping away. This was the last stage. Max did something incredible. He grabbed David's phone in his mouth and dragged it toward the door. The screen lit up. Max pawed at it again and again. By pure chance, the phone unlocked and dialed the last number David had called. A coworker. The phone rang and rang, and then someone answered. All they heard was barking, whining, panic. Something felt wrong. The coworker rushed to David's place. With emergency services, the door was locked. Max barked louder than ever. Firefighters broke in. They found David unconscious, barely alive. Doctors later said 5 more minutes, and he would have been gone. Max sat beside him, shaking. He had done it. He had saved his human. David was rushed to the hospital. Machines beeped. Doctors worked silently. Hours passed. Max waited outside. No food, no water, just waiting. The nurses tried to move him. He refused, because a dog knows when his person needs him. After 2 days, David opened his eyes, weak, confused, alive. The first thing he asked was one word: Max. When Max was brought into the room, his tail wagged so hard, it looked like his whole body would lift off the ground. David cried. So did the nurses. Doctors explained everything. A severe heart condition, silent, deadly. David would not have survived without immediate help, and that help came from a dog with no medical training, no voice, no instructions, only love. David recovered slowly, but his life was never the same. He quit his stressful job, focused on health, spent more time at home with Max. Every walk felt like a gift. Every breath felt earned. People often stopped him and asked, "Is it the dog who saved your life?" David would smile and say, "No, he didn't just save my life. He is my life." This story isn't just about a dog. It's about loyalty without conditions, love without words, and courage without fear. Dogs don't ask if you're rich or poor, successful or broken. They only ask one thing: stay with me. And when the world turns away, they stay. Even at the last stage, if you have a dog, hug them today. If you've ever ignored an animal in need, remember this story. Sometimes the greatest heroes walk on four legs, and sometimes the ones who save us are the ones we once rescued. This story touched your heart. Red heart, like the video. Bulle comment loyalty. Bell subscribe for more real, emotional stories. Because stories like this deserve to be heard.